What's up, y'all? P2 Powers back at you with another Let's Quest video. How is everyone doing today? This will in fact be our first members 5th age / ambiguous quest. I did do a few in-game members quests earlier, but that's not really in the chronological order of the Let's Quest series, so technically this should be our first members quest, which is Between a Rock. Alright, we're gonna get started by talking to Don Dakan or Don Dakin. We're gonna go talk to Donnie, let's just call him that. Hello. What? I said hello. Hello. Why are you firing a cannon at a wall? It's not a wall, it's a rock. What's the difference? It's a very special rock. I still don't quite follow. Oh, for Gothic sake, it's perfectly simple. See that rock over there? It's impenetrable. Have you tried taking a pickaxe to it? Of course I have. I'm holding this adamant pickaxe, aren't I? We've been trying to mine through it for years. I don't see anyone else. Well, I'm the only one left. All the others gave up, said it wasn't worth their while anymore. Wouldn't have a good return profit on their time investment. At first we thought there might be huge treasure behind the rock, you see. Isn't there? Until we had a look further down the stream around the rock. No, there's no treasure there, just a dead end. So why were you trying to get through the rock again? Okay, so why were you trying to get through the rock again? Because obviously there are vast deposits of minerals inside the rock, and if not, I want to harness this extreme hardness of the rock itself. The only problem is that I have run out of ideas on how to do it. Perhaps a young adventurer like you is willing to help out an old dwarf like me, want to find out what's inside the rock? Sounds interesting. Welcome aboard, then. Alright, what did you need me to do? I want you to find out some more information on the rock. Now where would I do that? I don't know, wish I knew. But we have to get some better understanding of what this thing actually is. Maybe then we can find a way to break it open. And what are you going to do while I go running across half of Gillinor, I'll wager? I'll guard my cannon and fire more cannonballs at it, of course. Wish I had your job, mine's a tough one. Want to trade places? My legs are too old and worn to do much running around anymore, I'm afraid. Well, off you go now, start running, start talking. But I still don't know where. Oh, why so difficult? Look, try the city, further down the stream here. There's bound to be someone there who knows something. If you still can't find anyone, go to the librarian, he knows a lot. Alrighty, let's see who you have to actually go talk to. Okay, so I guess we just go talk to random dwarves in Keldegrim. "500 years have passed since the rule of King Alvis, savior of Keldegrim, victim of his own inventions. He founded the consortium, the gathering of mining companies that were to serve the monarchy, but eventually the monarchy came to serve the consortium. By the time of his death, the monarchy was all but abolished. Now the kings in Keldegrim are but a distant memory, with only the statue of King Alvis to remind the people of the old days, the dark days." I have a feeling that this cutscene actually isn't for this quest, but I guess we'll just let it play through and see what happens. Yeah, because this is giving us an overview of Keldegrim, like it's expecting this to be the first time that we've shown up, which it is, but that's not the meaning of the quest that I'm currently doing, but whatever, I guess. Look, there's the statue of King Alvis guarding the entrance to Keldegrim. Amazing, and we're going to go straight past it. That's right. Hold on, there's something wrong. We just demolished the statue. Halt, by order of the Black Guard, you are under arrest. Come with us, human. Commander Veldeban wants a word with you. Identify yourself, human. Well, this is my wife's account, but I'm gonna just pretend like it's mine. I'm P2 Powers. I was told I was under arrest. I had a little accident on the way in here. Ah, so you're the one who knocked over the statue of our glorious king. I suppose so. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose or anything. Ah, don't worry about it. We haven't been ruled by a king for many a year. That statue was long overdue for replacement anyway. You're not under arrest. I merely wanted to talk to you. But let me introduce myself. I am Veldaban, son of Dondakan, so Dory from, or Donnie, dang it, from earlier. I am the commander of the Black Guard in Keldagrim. Donnie, you say? I'm helping your father in the mine south of the city. Ah, he is forever trying to break open that rock of his. Until his death, I sometimes think. So you don't think it's possible? Perhaps, human, perhaps. But if even our multi-cannon does not dent it, what chance is there really? Now listen carefully, I have a task for you. I want you to go and see the local sculptor and help him build a new statue. Will you do this for us? Oh, not right now. I'm doing another quest. No, I can't be bothered. You destroy our statue and you cannot be bothered to help rebuild it. By Guthics, you're rude, even for a human. Well, I'll have to come back, sorry. So yeah, that was the opening cutscene for the Giant Dwarf quest, which is the first quest of the Rise of the Red Axe quest line. So, but I'll still keep it in. Why not give you all a view of how beautiful Keldagrim is? Alright, let's find some people to talk to in here. Do you know anything about this rock in the mines? Now what rock would that be exactly? The big rock in the mines to the south with an old dwarf standing beside it. Ah, Don's rock, right? Yes, I think so. Do you know what it's made of? No, no one knows. No one here anyway. The only one I can think of is Rolad, a renowned scholar. He was part of Don's team once, many years ago. So where can I find this Rolad? He left to explore the world, learning by experience, or so he said. Me, I prefer a cold stout at home, but it takes all sorts. I think he's currently with the Black Guard at Ice Mountain. Great, thanks a lot. Alright, so now we gotta go to Ice Mountain. Excuse me, would you happen to be Rolad the Scholar? Why, yes, I think so. Who's asking? P2 Powers, and I've come to ask you about a rock. You're awfully tall for the dwarf, you know. P2 Powers, and a rock, you say? I suppose I know a fair bit about rocks, yes? Is this rock that Don is trying to break open? You know Don, right? Oh, Don, sure I know him, and I know this rock too. It's that unbreakable one, isn't it? Yes, that's the one. What can you tell me about it? Well, as a matter of fact, I picked up an interesting book on one of my travels from a quite out-of-the-way dwarven outpost. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to describe this very rock and how it came to be placed in that cavern. I tore out the most interesting pages for more detailed perusal. Let me get them for you. Oh dear. What's wrong? I seem to have misplaced the pages. A pity. I had wanted to study them some more. Oh well. What? No, I need that book. Oh, well, if it's that important to you, perhaps you can go and look for the pages. There should be 3 of them. Where should I start looking? I probably lost them in the mines below. I don't have them up here in any case. What, in the mining guild? No, I never go there. I'm not a member, you know, but I sometimes go down to the regular mines to study the conditions of the working dwarf. Oh, okay, thanks. I'll go and look for the pages then. Alrighty, let's see if we can find them. You turn over the corpse of the scorpion and find a missing page of Rolad's book. At the bottom of the cart, you find a missing page of Rolad's book, so just one more left. You see something lying just behind the rock you just mined. It's the missing page. Alright, now we got them all. You found all 3 of Rolad's missing pages. Return them to him so he can put them back in his book. Look, I found all your missing pages. Missing pages? Yes, the missing pages of that book we were talking about earlier. Oh yes, quite right. Let me see them, please, and I'll put the book back together for you. There you go. You will give it back when you've finished with it, won't you? I'd really like to study it with more detail sometime. Of course. Of course, I'd be happy to. Splendid. Now, there's a good dwarf. Alright, so I guess we just read the book. In such a way that the miners could no longer safely go down into the mines that were so important to them. Thus the elders, in their great wisdom, decided to harness the great power of the yellow stones and drive the spirit out of the area. They knew that without the power of the stones, they would face a foe too powerful to beat. So for 3 days and 3 nights, the Arzenian was chased through the twisty passages, always eluding its hunters, until finally it was cornered inside a small tunnel. On either side, the brethren approached, their hands sparkling with yellow light, so attempting to banish the spirit back to Bordenzen, from whence it came. But lo, the roof did shake, and the walls did crumble, and the tunnel did collapse, and all who were standing outside rushed inward to aid their fallen brothers, their yellow stones in hand. Their combined power proved too much for the Arzenian being, and so collapsed into itself, and the tunnel had collapsed onto its hunters. But instead of being driven out, the monstrous creature tapped into its Bordenzian essence, so that all stone and debris coalesced into a single rock. Thus trapped but not banished to the nightmare of Bordenzen, yet set inside a rock filled with yellow power stones. The Arzenian, and this is what it looks like. I am horrible at reading, I do apologize. That certainly was an interesting read. You now have enough info for Don. You should go back to him. Alright, back to Keldagrim we go. Rolad gave me a book that was quite interesting to read. I think I know what's inside it. What? Tell me. Well, a demonic spirit, for one. A what? A demonic spirit, and apparently the inside of the rock is lined with gold. Gold? Did you say gold? Yes, and gold! I knew it! I struck gold! I'm set for life! What's left of it anyway? Now tell me, how do I break open the rock? I'm not sure. It mentions something about a yellow material, but it doesn't seem to be particularly concerned with actually breaking open the rock. You see, the demonic spirit is being kept inside. Yes, I heard you the first time. Well, we're not very much closer to a solution then, are we? Let's see, maybe... So, what do you try? Maybe we need to set up another cannon? Another cannon? How would that help? No, what we need is a different material of cannonballs. The heaviest, hardest hitting, toughest you can find. How do you mean, what I can find? What are you doing then? I'm guarding the cannon. So the book mentioned a yellow material. And? Well, it strikes me that we need to find something yellow to fire. Like what? Bananas, buttercups, lemons. Don't be ridiculous. I was thinking out loud. Well, in future, please don't. Okay, what do I do? Haha, you want me to make a golden cannonball? Well, the book does say that there's gold inside the rock, and it did say that a yellow item would work, so I thought perhaps gold can damage it as well. I suppose you have a point there. Tell you what, if you make a golden cannonball and give it to me, I'll fire it at the rock. Okay, well, how do I make a golden cannonball? Alright, yeah, now we got it figured out. I have that golden cannonball you asked me to make. That's an amazing looking cannonball. Are you sure you want me to fire it at the rock? It's going to make a nasty dent in it, in the cannonball that is. Yes, I'm sure this will crack open the rock. It breaks my heart to ruin such a fine piece of crafting, but it's your gold. Alright, let's load it up then. Did you see that? The cannonball went right through it. I don't believe it. All this time I've been spending all my gold on opening the rock. I could have just thrown it at it. But the rock didn't actually break, did it? No, it seems more like it gave way for a second. That's interesting. So how does this help us? Why, I'll just shoot you through it so you can have a look, won't I? Shoot me through it? What exactly do you mean? Very simple. I'll have to make a few modifications to my cannon so that it can fire a human, and you'll need a golden helmet, of course. Then I'll fire you at the rock so you can do a little reconnaissance. Don't worry, you should land safely on the other side of the rock. Might want to pick up that cannonball again while you're at it. But what if I bump into that demon, the one from the book? Don't be silly now. It's just a rock with lots of gold in it. So you want to fire me into the rocks? Yes, just to see what's inside, to see if all that gold is really embedded inside it. Are you sure that it's safe? No, but then we'll never know until we've tried it, right? I can't argue with that. Shoot me in. Well, it's not so simple. Like I said, I need to make some modifications to my cannon. That's not really designed to fire humans, you know? Okay, I'll just wait right here until you've made them. I don't really know how, actually. Never been such much of an engineer. If I had the right schematics for it, I could probably work with that, but I don't. Okay, so you want me to look for the schematics for you? Is that it? That's it, yes. Here, I have one part of the schematics sent to me by some prankster dwarf. I don't even remember his name. You'll have to find the rest on your own. Oh, and you'll also need a golden helmet, of course. Would hurt quite a bit otherwise. Won't a gold-plated helmet do? No, it has to be helmet made out of solid gold. Gold-plated helmets contain so little actual gold, it'd be a bit dangerous. Unless you want to die when I shoot you at the rock. No, I'll get you a helmet made out of solid gold. Although that will be a horrendously heavy thing to actually wear. Yes, well, get going now, why don't you? I'll guard the cannon while you're away. That's what I thought you'd say. Do you have any schematics related to the Dwarven multi-cannon? Why, what do you need them for? So you do. Don needs schematics to modify his multi-cannon to fire a human, you see. And you'd be the test subject? I mean, the cannonball. Yes, I suppose so. Haha, that I would like to see. Here, take this. Korvac sent it to me from White Wolf Mountain, kind of as a joke. It's incomplete, of course, doesn't mean anything without other parts. Haha, he's always alive, that Korvac, shooting humans out of cannons. Thanks, I suppose. Alright, is that all of them? Of course not. I'm looking for schematics to modify the Dwarven multi-cannon to fire a human. Can you help? Haha, yes, I have just the same. I've been working on this design for quite a while now. Never got to test it. I'd love to see it shoot a real human. Well, can you give them to me? I'd be willing to try the experiment. Oh, sure. I've only got one part left, though. I gave all the other parts away. Who did you give them to? How should I know? I'm only a simple dwarf. Okay. Can I have that one schematic then? Of course. Just give me a drink and I'll gladly help you. No, I had enough. I haven't really bought drinks for anybody, so can we use it on him? Here, I've got your Dwarven Stout. That's wonderful. You're a good human, you are. Here, have this schematic and have fun with it. Alright, can we assemble them now? Okay, what is this? Wait. So, I'm supposed to be doing something here. Alright, let me figure this out and I'll be right back. That's it all makes sense now. If you were a dwarf, that is. That was ridiculously confusing. Alright, so I guess I can just exit out. That better not make me do that again. Alright, now I gotta make a golden helmet, so let's see if I can figure that out. Alright, we're making our golden helmet. Sweet, now we just gotta go back and talk to Donnie. I've got your schematics all assembled and I have that golden helmet as well. Wonderful, these schematics look simple enough. Are you ready for your quick trip through the rock then? You may fire when ready. Ah, such enthusiasm. Okay, here we go. Let me have a look at those schematics and we'll get started. Right, sitting comfortably. Not really, no. Excellent. I'll get the cannon ready to fire then. I'm starting to get second thoughts about this. Just think of all that gold. I'm thinking of that demon. Don't worry, it'll all be over in a minute. That's what I'm afraid of. Where am I? What is this place? You hear muffled sounds through the rock wall. Don said there was supposed to be a river behind the rock, but I don't see a river here. You start to feel a little claustrophobic in here. I think I may be inside the rock. You are in my domain now. Be gone, lest you wish to be destroyed. What was that? Oh, my poor head. This helmet seems heavier than ever. I need to think fast. If I remember correctly, that book Rolad gave me mentioned that the demonic spirit had an aversion to gold. Perhaps I should mine some before I continue. Your helmet starts to feel heavier and heavier while you have the feeling it somehow keeps you in the rock. You think you can only keep it on for about 8 more minutes. That's very specific. Alright, so I guess I'm just mining these rocks now. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? You do not heed my messages to stay away. You have brought doom down onto yourself. There are many aspects to my being, and there are many skills I possess. Your magic abilities are impressive, but my power of archery will foil them. Behold, as my avatar descends on your level to extinguish the flame of your puny existence. And while your power is great, mortal, I will still resist you. Wait, what happened? You suddenly notice all the gold in your inventory has disappeared. It must have been absorbed into the rock. Wait. The whole cave was shaking. What happened in there? I let them just collect my thoughts. It all seems like a sort of distant dream now. I believe I killed that. What was it? The Arzinian being, that demon? What, you actually killed him? Well, I killed its avatar. I'm not sure what happened to the demon itself. Probably banished it to some hellish realm or other. He'll be back, but not for a few thousand years, I'm sure. But in the meantime, there's plenty of gold for me. For us. Of course. Whenever you want to go back in there, let me know. Just don't forget to bring your helmet. And here, have this upgraded admin pickaxe as well. Great, thanks a lot. No, thank you. After all these years, the riddle of the rock has finally been cracked. Oh, yay. And that was our first members 5th Age / ambiguous quest. It wasn't anything too special, but it did dip our feet into the Dwarven quest line, which is an interesting one. If you liked the video, please give it a like, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. I've been P2 Powers. I hope everyone has a great day. See y'all later. Oh, hey y'all, real quick, I'm back on my account as opposed to my wife's, and I got a few of my friends wanting me to just show this off on the video, so I figured I would just real quick. I've made over $1 billion in GP since archaeology came out just by selling the materials from the caches. Before it came out, I had 33 mil, and now I have $1 billion and 44 mil. So I just thought it'd be cool to share that, just to show that even if you aren't far off in the game as far as GP and other things, it just takes, something random like a new skill coming out and just taking advantage of people wanting to max out the skill to be able to, make a lot of bank. So yeah, sorry for that. Thank you. Love you. Bye.